Good day to all of you. My name is Cole from the Trade Tank community, and today I will be doing the weekly forecast for you guys. In this week's forecast, we will be going over Bitcoin, NEO, Link, FTT, and BNB. So sit back and relax and enjoy the show. So looking at Bitcoin, looks like we finally broke out of this bottom side range into the upside. So right now where we are currently in is actually a very important area in my opinion. The higher we go here and the more we trade in this higher range, the nicer it is for us to try and hold the longs. Now personally, I don't really want to come back down there anymore. What I kind of want Bitcoin to do right now is actually what it's doing. It is just going up and up. You don't really want them to do big retraces right now. On the higher time frame especially, you always want them to just keep on grinding up, very low retraces, and just keep on popping. Maybe check a little bit again what they have achieved and then pop up. In terms of Bitcoin, I don't think that much has changed. I will be looking for some shorts if I do see some lower time frame distributions, but I am kind of hoping that we will go all the way up to 44.5. If we do go up all the way to 44.5 and can achieve that level, was stuff to the left over here, then I'm looking for 41s again. Now let me maybe explain to you guys when I will be interested in shorts, because that might be the more interesting point of today. Let's remove this as well. Don't really need that anymore. There we go. So what I'm actually looking out for right now is I'm actually looking out for a sweep of this level right here. If we can sweep that, and if we then can maybe come back down all the way to here, then I will be looking for shorts. So I want them to go up, want them to come down, then maybe I would look for a short over here into this play. After that, they can still bounce it, hold the previous failure and move higher, but if they then reject this, then we might go lower. Now, does that mean that this rally is over? No, because we can of course still always hold high ranges of previous resistances. So that means if we really start to distribute here, we will still have a lower time frame entry all the way over here. So that's what I will be looking for then. Then I will be looking for 670-ish if we don't just go up. I've been longing this whole move to the upside until I do see a break to the bottom side. So waiting for that. So yeah, also taking that into account on my altcoins. So let's go over them right now. So up next we have NEO USDT. Looking at NEO, I'm actually not in a position on it yet myself, so that's why I really wanted to look at it today. I always liked NEO a little bit. So what am I looking for right now in NEO is not really that much longs, but I'm looking for them to actually achieve this area 23.27 on the daily. So if they can close up here today, I will be kind of proud on it. However though, you will have to look at Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin goes up, the same area of resistance in my opinion on NEO is right here. So you want to really start achieving that, meaning we want to trade above it. If we can trade above it, what I'm then looking for is I'm looking for them to come back down here, hold it, and then you have to make a new high. If you don't make a new high, you will probably come back down to somewhere around 22s. Now why 22s? Because that's really the range level that you don't really want to start losing now. If you do lose that, the chances are way much higher that you will probably come back down all the way to somewhere around 19.6s. So on that note, you kind of already have three areas that you want to look for, right? Here you can look for shorts if they do start to distribute there. Here you could possibly look for longs. I'm not looking for longs there yet. I'm waiting for this or either already a breakdown. Then right here I would look for some shorts into the move lower. Always try to look for some hedge longs as well. This lower area right here might be good for that. If you don't see a lower time frame entry over there, look for one over here after they have swept. So those are kind of like the three areas that I will be looking out for longs this week on NEO. So let's head over to the next one. For our next coin, we have Link USDT, and Link, I have really been loving to trade Link last week, so I do want to go over this pair again. So we were looking for a hold of the origin swing. They held the origin swing very nice, and instead of retracing again, they just kept on pumping it, yeah, which is totally fine as well. Now we are starting to get into this resistance zone though, and over here it will kind of hard depend on Bitcoin what it might do. If we can get into this, right, as I said last week, we can come back down and try to hold this for a big pump. However though, if they hold it and fail, then I'm expecting some kind of a big retrace. Now where would I look for retraces on Link? Right now I would actually look for some refills all the way down here-ish. If we do start to distribute there, then I would like to see some longs in this range. However though, as I said before, if we do start achieving this high range 19.7 and we come back down to 19 and I see them holding it on the lower time frame, sure will I take a long there or look for longs. But of course the opposite is true as well, right? If we do get all the way up here, they sweep it, maybe make a low, then I might be interested in looking for a short over there as well, right? So this area will be an important pivot point for me. This area for me will be a big short PT if I do get a short around here. And if I don't get a short, I will probably still look for some longs there if I see them slow down. Another area, but that's a very bearish one, don't really want to get too big into it, is if you go back all the way to 14.8, you will be looking for shorts at 16.8 into the new low. But we'll have to see if that will happen first. First things first, right? Let's first see if they will distribute there. If they don't, and if they will just keep on pumping, then I'm kind of looking for a big PT at 22.8. So it's still looking very good for Link and all the other cryptos. But of course, always try to keep in mind the bearish setting. And of course, the bullish setting in this case will still be this one, right? So that's it for Link. Let's head over to the next one. Up next, we have FTT Perp. Looking at FTT, damn man, this one has been flying already. And the first thing I immediately notice on this one is that this will be the next big line of defense for the people that don't want FTT to go up that much. So looking at this, I will have to zoom in though for some other lower time frame confluence to see what they have already done and what they still have to do. So let's do that. Let's see. Okay, we achieved the failure, held it, and now you want them to make new highs, obviously. So if you're long from this range, 48s in my opinion should be a nice profit target for you, because that might be an area that they want to start distributing right now if Bitcoin is going to go down a little bit as well. You can kind of see them already consolidating right here, right? You see, like making this tip. So yeah, I might be interested in looking for some shorts over there, maybe a big pump into a big dump now. That would be one thing. Of course, how can you prove them wrong to not do this is you have to get above this level 48s, 5s, hold 48s, and then just try to make a new high higher than the previous failure high, right? So we're basically going to utilize the strength of this move to the high in order to make ourselves go up. So that's mainly what I will be looking out for. But I will actually be looking out for shorts in this area as well, because I think FTT has already gone up a lot and it might actually be weakening a little bit right now. So where will I look for my bigger longs again? If we come back down all the way to 43Ks, this is where I would really be interested in FTT. If it goes there, of course, as I said before, they can as well just pump. But let's say that maybe they fail here, maybe they go down, then I am very interested in this 43 area. After 43, what will I be looking for is to try and regain 46s. If they fail at that, then you're looking for an origin swing retest all the way at 35s. So that's it for FTT. Let's head over to BNB. For our next coin, we have BNB USDT. Looking at BNB, damn, and this one has been flying quite high already as well. So one thing I will be looking out for on this one is definitely if they do come back down here, they don't have to do that, right? So that would be one area, and then of course the second area would be this low right here that we want to test. Achieve the low, go to the midpoint will be right there, and then of course the high range will be there. So if they can sustain this, then I'm looking for 450-ish. It's going to be more like a zone, not just one level, so it will be probably more something like this. So let's see on the lower time frame even what they're doing right now. Oh wow, they're really blasting it. They're doing it so nicely as well. So on BNB, I wouldn't be too surprised if BNB actually does come back down a little bit right here, maybe touches the top, and then if Bitcoin goes up as well, it actually might start pumping. Now if Bitcoin doesn't go up, of course they can still fail here. How can you look at that then? If they come back down all the way to here, you would look at the pivot point that you wanted to hold. People are underwater, they want to get out of it, and then you will probably come back down to the origin. Of course, on the higher scheme of things, if you do that, it's not looking that great. So what will you have then? You will go to 425s and then come back down to the high range right here, or also that other higher time frame level that we were looking for. But as always, it is a zone that we're looking for, not just one level. So that will probably be something like this. Now, so where we are now is actually quite important to not just sweep the previous highs. If they sweep it, this scenario becomes more and more likely. If they don't sweep it and we keep on going up, you're looking for 442, sorry, or 456. This is a very quick summary of BNB, but I don't think anything more has to be said about that. If we go all the way up there, the trend will continue and we will just keep on pumping. If they come back down here, I am looking for shorts. So that's it for this forecast. Thank you guys and see you next time. That's it for today's video, guys. If you liked it, please make sure to give us a thumbs up. And if you want to get free coaching from one of our top traders, please make sure to check out our Trader 10 supporters page on how to get this free coaching. Thank you very much and see you later.